Hi neighbors, welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. My name is Jerri-ellen and today we're making dinner rolls. They're soft, they're beautiful, they're tasty, they're like a cloud and you're going to want to make them after this. I'm going to use my bread machine to help me out, but you can easily follow the recipe minus the bread machine if you don't have one and knead it by hand or use your stand mixer, okay? And then you'll let it rise and all that stuff, but you just follow the recipe. But I'm going to use my bread maker, okay? Let's just get started at this. I want to get a cup of warm water. I'm going to put it in the little basket in my bread machine, or the little pan, or whatever, okay? And I'm going to put a quarter of a cup of milk powder, like the dried milk powder. It's whole milk. You can use a cup of milk instead. I like using the powdered milk in a lot of my bread baking and dinner rolls and that. And it just, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's good. But you can use milk, no problem, because it's like having milk, right? Let's see. I want to use a package of active dry yeast. And a package is 2 1/4 teaspoons. I forgot to take mine out. I just finished my other container today because I've been baking today. And I usually like to leave it out to get to room temperature. However, I did not with this one. Okay, so I want 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of sugar. I love this is a recipe that I tweaked a while back, and I'm glad that I tweaked it because now it's like one of our favorite bread rolls, if not our favorite for dinner rolls. Okay, so 4 tablespoons of that. Now I'm going to give it a little mixy mix, and that's up to you. I'm going to bring you on over. You don't have to give it a mixy mix. It's just a habit that I have. See, lots of stuff in there. Now, don't mind the mess in the kitchen. I've been busy in here all day long. I should have turned it on and had you hang with me, making all kinds of stuff. Okay, I separated an egg. I have egg white and an egg yolk, okay? I am first, let's just not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want 3 cups of flour. Now, I'm going to show you how I measure the flour. I'm going to spoon it in. After you loosen your flour, because we don't want anything too packed. Don't want to pack it. You don't want too much. You don't want heavy bread, dense bread. You want nice fluffy bread, so you don't want to have too much flour. You want to measure it. This is how you do it without a scale. Now I want 3 cups, so I spooned it in. Just like home ec class, okay, back in junior high school and stuff, right? Okay. I want 3 of those. This is what we did in home ec class. You want to know what? I loved home ec. One of the first things made in home ec class was apple crisp. Never forget it. It was good too. I was so proud of myself. And we did sewing in home ec. Remember those days? You know, I put down to go in woodworking, but apparently I wasn't allowed at the time. They said, why are you going woodworking? So I want to. They said, oh, you got to take sewing. But I enjoyed sewing anyway. Oh, guys, I had you pointing down while I was talking. I put a teaspoon of salt in here. I always put it on top of my flour and not in the water with the yeast. That's just what I do. Apparently it doesn't kill the yeast, but back in the day, that's what they told me. So I don't know what's true anymore. So I just put it on top of my flour. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my egg yolk. Okay. Right in there. And 4 tablespoons of softened butter. If you're using salted butter, just use half the salt. That I like put only a half teaspoon of salt in and not a teaspoon. The butter, the fat in the butter, it helps soften your dough. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Close the lid. Pick your dough setting on your machine, or your pizza dough setting, whatever your machine says. This is a new one. I have an old Black & Decker over there that I love, that I gave to Casey. I have this one now, and I'm so used to the other one, but I'm starting to get used to this one. Okay, I got that going, and we'll be back. While we're waiting, neighbors, I have to come on. I didn't say thank you for being here, I don't think. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Without you, I would have no channel. I'll be just here talking to myself in the kitchen. I know my family's used to that, but it's much better to have you here. Also, I hope that you like the video in full and stick around for the full length of it. The longer you watch, the better my channel does, or the better the video does. Because YouTube says, oh, people like watching this, and they recommend it more. Also, likes and comments, they all count. So if you want to leave a like, if you like this, that would be greatly appreciated. And leave a comment. Say something like, hi, I'm from Connecticut, or wherever. You know, hey, I had someone just visit here from the Netherlands. They came over and watched my Donair video. So if you're watching this, I hope that you're having a great day. I hope you're all having a great day. Anyway, that's going, and I talked long enough. I'll come back. And neighbors, there's my best friend in the whole world, Jerri-ellen. She's my little wire fox terrier. She's 15 years old, and she loves being in the kitchen when I'm doing things. She's having a nappy poo. Neighbors, a little tip that I wanted to share that I forgot to tell you. Before you add your milk powder, and before you start adding ingredients that cost more money than the yeast, test your yeast out in your warm water. The water no hotter than 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. You can go a little less than that in heat for the water. You test it. If it's all nice and foamy and the yeast is activating and you see it bubbly and foaming up and it's foamed up a bit, then you can add your milk powder. If you're using milk and you want to test it in the milk, you're not going to get as much foaminess, really. You might get some little bits of activity, but it doesn't foam up like it would in water. Another thing you could do before you add the yeast to the milk, you can use a 1/4 cup, say, of water and a little bit of your active dry yeast, like 1/4 teaspoon, and see if it activates. Maybe a pinch of sugar in it, mix it through the water, see if it activates. Minus that much water from your milk. If it's good, just add it to your milk with the rest of the yeast, okay? All right. My machine beat. It's ready for me to take out my beautiful dough. And over here, let me move this out of the way. Over here, I have a clean scale. And I'm going to weigh it. I'm weighing mine in grams. You could do ounces or whatever. I have 819 grams. I'm going to divide that into 12. So that's basically 68.25 grams. So just get close to that per roll. Harriet is up now. As soon as I do this part, she wants to go outside and start to barking. So I want 12 rolls. You don't have to weigh them. You can eyeball it. I just want to weigh it. There we Then if I had to take a little piece, I just put it on the bottom and I just tuck it in. And I just keep kind of tucking in and pinch the bottom. Got a nice little ball there. Right? And my pan is lightly, I greased up a pan, 9 by 13 baking dish. And let's do some more. 6 stir sharks. There we go. I just kind of tuck, tuck, tuck. I just keep on folding it and tightening it. Make a little ball. They don't have to be exact, but I like keeping them in the ballpark. How's everybody? Did I ask you? Do you guys like bread baking? I hope so. Oh, I started to roll that before I was ready to roll that. There we go. Grab my pieces, fold them into each other. Pinch the bottom. Put it in the pan. I'm putting a little bit of a space in between my rolls and my rolls. Graham is laid off work, so I'm enjoying his company. He's down in the basement today, though, a bit, because he's getting ready to do a bathroom down there. I'll show you his progress. Some of you seen it last year, what we were doing, and then he went back to work, and we had to pause it for a bit, but now he's back at her again, because he's off work for a wee little bit. We're not sure how long, maybe not too long. We'll see. And yeah, so we're doing a bathroom down there, and then after the bathroom, basically we have the floor to do and some painting and stuff. Let me see if this is close to it. Let me see if I can guesstimate it. I think I went over. Ooh, no, almost. I got 65 grams, 168. These are heavenly. Heavenly. You want these to double in size, so I'm going to cover them with a clean, damp cloth. Wring it out well. Make sure it's clean. Cover her up. Come back when it's doubled. So my egg white that I added 2 tablespoons of water, and I'm just going to brush it all over the top of the rolls. You don't want to put it that it's dripping down too much around the sides and getting under the roll, because when it bakes, then it could make, the egg can make your roll kind of stick a little bit to the pan. So try not to do that. And also, if you find that they are kind of sticking, you can put your hot roll pan on top of a damp cloth, and that will help release them. But if you don't get the egg going under the roll, you should be fine because you buttered up your pan. But that's just a little tip, just in case. Now I'm just going to pop them into the oven and set my timer here. And now after 15 to 20 minutes later, you're going to take them out of the oven when they look all nice and golden brown like this. Don't they look delicious? They are so good. They're so tasty. I'm going to put them on a cooling rack for a few minutes. And I'm going to brush the top of them with a little bit of butter. Keep them all nice and soft and delicious. And I'm using a clean brush, not the one that had the egg on it, okay? Now, don't forget, you want to comment down below, and you also want to leave me a like, and you want to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and you got to ring the notification bell and come back when I upload a video. That's what you got to do. Now, I just want to show you the inside of this soft and fluffy cloud. And I hope that you enjoyed the video today as much as I enjoyed doing the video. And I hope that you do come back again. And peace, love, and God bless. Take care, everyone. Bye.